And a big old thanks to Straw Hat Brian for donating for the New Game Plus incentive. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Chrono Trigger, and we beat the game, but then after you beat the game and load up your save data, this option appears, this New Game Plus. And when you click on it, it allows you to start a new file using the data of any of your previous files. So why don't we use this one that we done been playing, Cupid Punch and Dallas and Nicholas D. So nice, you gotta beat it twice. Nicholas D, I'm gonna try to beat it a bunch of times because there's so many endings. Fuzzy Bunny Balls, welcome in. Rogue Effect, Aces, I see you being summoned. Let's start a new game with this file, and we're gonna do... Take your time to choose items and fight strategically. Maybe we'll try this. You can change it at any time. Oh boy, and we get to rename Chrono. I hadn't thought of anything silly enough. Why don't we name him... Gee, you only get 5 letters, huh? This is gonna be Kobe. Kobe. Exclamation point? Nah. Let's just put a space at the end here. Kevin S., welcome in. Lemon or Yoshi are good calls. Aces and Tomas. Fuzzy Bunny Balls? That won't fit. Oh my god, today's the day of the fair, everyone. I forgot about that. Colby. Yes, Colby Bryant. You know his middle name was Bean? Kobe Bean Bryant. Rip to the legend. 5-time NBA champion and Oscar winner. Kobe. Kobe. Good morning, Kobe. Ingus, yeah, we're doing New Game Plus. Come on, sleepyhead. Get up. Get up! Some makeup. Ah, Lean's bell makes such beautiful music. Yeah, the song is Dong Dong Dong. That's really the music that it makes. Actually, it did seem like it had multiple different tones. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair that you didn't sleep well, did you? I want you to behave yourself today. That goes for you too in the chat. Behave yourselves. Plus? Yeah, New Game Plus, Ingus. So... basically, we beat the game, and after that, the game allows you to start New Game Plus mode, which allows you to start a new game using your old data. So, as you'll see in a moment, I still have all of my experience levels, my techniques, and most of my equipment. I think there's maybe one exception to that, and it is the Masamune. Yeah, look at this. We can start with the rainbow. Actually, let's use the Shiva Edge. Didn't use that at all this game. How about some Haste Helm? So let's protect some status. And you bet I'm going with the Rage Band. Or I guess it's the Frenzy Band, right? 80% counterattack rate. Such a good item. Yeah, so I'm starting the game at level 56, basically. Tech Gamer, did you become Mugamon yet? You guys gotta start saying things that make sense to me in the chat. But yeah, obviously I became Mugamon. Finally, by the way, that inventor friend of yours, oh dear, I forgot her name. This is... I'm trying to think of Deltarune characters to name her after, but so many of them have 6-letter names, aside from Susie, but that's just a regular name. Now, Lemon? Aces? Okay. I actually did just have some lemon yogurt. Dumpy and Train. Wait, those are kinda good. That's right, Lemon. Don't forget that she invited you to see her new invention. Run along now and be back before dinner. My cat! Good kit. Also, before we do anything, obviously let's choose window number 3. Share is a good one too. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. Yo, I got 200 bucks from my mom? Oh, I didn't keep my money from the previous playthrough. Well, let's go to the Millennial Share. The Millennial Chair Welcome to the Millennial Fair. Have fun. I'm a millennial. That's why I look so old. I heard Lemon and her dad have made another crazy invention. Hope it doesn't blow up like all the others. Buy something from Melchior the Swordsmith? Sure, let's buy something, and by that I mean let's sell something and get a lot of money. Oh, I can sell a Mega Elixir? I have 68 of them? That's almost hilarious. This guy just happens to have $25,000 on him that he can use to exchange goods or services. What did I have 9 of? Oh, 9 Nova armors, huh? Yeah, I stole a bunch of those. Crisis Arm sells for 1. Incredible. Vigil Hat for 25,000. Rainbow for 30,000. Saves the world, still broke. Yeah, but at least I have items to sell. Oh, hey, let's play this game. First try, easy money, impressive. I'll put 1 silver point on your card. Let's just progress with the plot. Look, we've seen all this. By the way, like it says in the chat, everyone, bang, ran into this lady. Tried to tackle her. She seemed like she could take it. But like it says in the chat, if we get any donations today, let's do some lunges to work the glutes. And. Yeah, I think I am going to save in slot 20 here. Big Roy Bad, wrecked status, wrecked confirmed. He looks like Goku, but due to international copyright laws, it's not. No, Tech Gamer, it is. It is Goku-ish, kind of. Ouch, that hurt. Because character design in this game was by Akira Toriyama, the creator of Goku Ball. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yo, side order with the cool 5 Canadian. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Yo, everyone put the fries or like a little bowl of rice or some sort of side dish in the chat for the side order. Thank you so much for the cool $5. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yo, Nicholas D with the cool 20 Swedish krona right after. All right, put a side dish and the D's in the chat. Hey, appreciate you. 2 Alondras, please. Nicholas D, that game has been coming up a lot in conversation with people that I, like, barely know. The other day, like, my skee-ball league had a day on the lake. Hey, and Side Order has been a member for 24 months. That's 2 years, even in Canada. Saying 24 months of great content. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, so I was going to say, I was talking with some guy that I had met, like, once before. And we were talking about how Mega Man is great, and he loves Mega Man 3, and that's his favorite Mega Man. Then it pivoted to RPGs, and he was like, you know, it's a great game that I've been playing recently is Alundra. And I was like, dude, I just discovered that game because of my friend Nicholas D. And he's like, I don't know who that is. But the game has been coming up in conversation a lot recently with people in my comments as well. I'm so sorry. No, you're a girl. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant. Maybe it's over here in this chicken. Yo, what? Why is everything so echoey right now? Is it usually that echoey? I'm gonna slam some brews here. It's a soda guzzling contest. Press the A button as fast as you can. Ready, set, go. Yeah, don't even worry about that, lady. Let's guzzle some sodas. Sounds like a dope fellow. Keep him around. Not bad. I'll put 5 silver points. Oh, he cleaned up those sodas so quickly. Oh no, don't tell me I lost it. Does he steal? Rely Thunder? I do. That time there wasn't like a reverberation on the sound. Borderline Sunshine, KDR, welcome in. Oh no, he stole that poor man's food. KDR, it's fine, it respawns. And the guy's so worried about it, like, oh, you stole my food. Dude, just leave and come back. Courts are gonna love you. Yeah, that's why I named him Kobe, Rely Thunder. He's the king of the court. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant, it has a lot of sentimental value. Sentimental value. May I have it back? Yes, I'm gonna give them the same voices, I want to say. I came to see the festival. You, live in this town, don't you? Come here often? Yeah, once every 1,000 years. I feel a little out of place here. Would you mind if I walked around with you for a while? Sorry. Oh, come on. I don't know anyone here. Okay. Well, when you put it that way. Let's go get the first ending and beat Lavos directly. Nicholas D, I was going to do that after I got all the other endings. Because that's the ultimate ending. I got to build up to that one, right? Yeah, you can get that ending very soon. Simon D, Dumpy? I feel like this is Train and maybe Robo is Dumpy. Oh, by the way, my name is You know, it's This is Train. Speaking of which, maybe we can do some training later with these lunges. Hey, thank you so much for the donos, everybody. Yeah, put the fries and the Ds in the chat. That guy's lunch bag isn't there during the ending festival epilogue, so he's a hidden side quest. You still have to save him. He finally went somewhere else to eat his lunch. Train, and you're? Colby. What a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now lead on. Why did she run so slowly there? Alright, let's fight this guy. The ultimate boss, Straw Hat Brian. Well, hello, Karma. I hope you enjoyed your days off. I did, Straw Hat Brian. Hey, and I was just saying, everybody, you have Straw Hat Brian to thank for the New Game Plus mode stream, so everyone put a hat in the chat. Let's see what 4x crit damage looks like. Well, he didn't crit. 10 experience points. I lost you 1. Here's 15 points. No, wasn't that fun. Instead of Kobe, we should call him Beef instead. Eventually you do get to rename them, but that's like after you get the Wings of Time, right? Aces, I see you with the hats and helmets. I hate fairs. Say, do you know the latest gossip? Yeah, I've played this game before. Also, I didn't show this off last time, I don't think, but you can exchange 10 silver points for 50 bucks here. And that's like how you get expensive weapons and armor from Melchior at the beginning of the game. They call me Tiny Gato. Hey, KDR, welcome back. I'm glad you've been showing up lately. Rainbow's such a broken weapon since it has a 70% crit rate. I don't know what your normal crit rate is, though, Nicholas D. And what stat affects that variable? If it's variable. Maybe it's not variable. I feel like Ayla crits all the time, though, so maybe it's a combination of speed and power. Also, do we have any tabs? We don't, but we've got 3 power meals and some lapices. Oh, let's equip her with stuff. Random stop, love it. She doesn't need the magic defense, huh? Safe Helm Prism Dress, what a tank. And then she can have the amulet, I guess. Actually, I kind of want to see what 4x crit looks like if you have the prism specs on. Ups attack power to the max. Yeah, I think that just means it multiplies your damage by 1.5. Been around, just been busy. Hey, well, I'm glad you're here. Alright, so earlier I was doing 460 for a regular attack. Let's see what this looks like now that I've got the prism specs on. 682, alright. Yeah, so that's approximately a 50% increase. So that's what the prism specs do. The sunshades do something similar, but they only give you a 25% increase rather than 50. That's still good, but it's not as good, you know? So let's see what a crit looks like. Oh, he ain't critting, though. Taishuan with the New Game Plus adventures. Yes, welcome in. So I think you have to leave the screen before you can fight him again, yeah. Chrono Robo Magus, 10% base chance with most standard weapons. Luca and Marley, 20% base chance. Frog, 23% base chance, reflecting his mastery with a sword. Isla varies between 10 and 30%. Okay, I didn't realize that Frog had a higher crit rate. I, never noticed that. That's significant. Depending on her level. Oh, cool. Okay. What exactly does New Game Plus entail? Yeah, Zachary. So, like I was explaining, when you do a New Game Plus, you select New Game Plus, then you select any of your save data files, and whatever file you pick, you'll essentially start a new game with the items and experience levels and techs that you have learned with that file. Alright, I just want to keep doing this, and I just want to keep trying until I get a critical hit here with the Shiva Edge. It might take a while. 23% base chance to crit with Frog is pretty darn cool. And then you can, I guess, double that. Or something with the hero medal. So that's pretty darn good. Crit. Ah, alright, let's just move on. He'll get it later. I'll show you one later. But in the meantime, we have a lot of silver points. I love that that guy has a Pokeball on his belly. A Pokemon ball on his belly is what I almost said. Alright, we running. I think What's-Her-Face has some dumb things set up. They ought to be ready now. This is gonna be fun. Come on, Kobe. No thanks. By the way, could you talk that lady into selling her pendant? No, you do it. I'm not a salesman. I'm not very good at this. Not 100% sure, but I think if you give Frog the Masamune and the hero medal, he gets 50% crit chance. Hold your horses. I want to get some candy. It's a Poke-Me ball. KDR? Yeah, that's where you poke him to beat Gato. You poke him with like a sword or a gun or something. Hi, I'd like some of this. Sure, young lady. Wait, this is a lady? Thanks for waiting. I hate fairs. Then scram. I guess I can see that being a lady, but I thought... I mean, I'm colorblind, but I could have sworn this person has like a beard, right? But it just said that it was a lady. Never knew that. Step right up. Any of you who have the time and the courage, our super dimension warp is the invention of the century. Invention of the century. You'll get teleported over here or something. Yeah, and you see how it's glowing now. If I wanted to, I could take this telepod to fight Lavos right now with these two characters. But I think let's do that later at the end of our New Game Plus adventure. I'll show you where it takes you, though. Right here, to fight Lavos. But yeah, don't worry about that for now. Kobe, where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. How about you? It looks like fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Just hop onto the left pod. You don't have to do that. You can just talk to this lady and she'll try it. What a kick! I want to try it too! What do you mean two? I didn't try it yet. Let's both do it together. You can find that portal during New Game Regular. Can you? Cupid Punch? How do you do that? Lavos! Lavos! Hey Kobe, how did you pick up a cutie like her? Boo, Lavos blocked by Karma. Just be patient, Nicholas D. Yeah, if you win the game at that point, you get, like, the hardest ending, KDR. Kevin H., I thought you were done with Chrono Trigger. Nah, doing New Game Plus. We're gonna try to get all the endings. Don't go away. I'll be right back. That sounds like Cartoon Network's going on a commercial break. Don't touch that dial. And if your TV has a dial, that's an antique. You sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way. Throw the switch. Or hit it with a hammer or whatever you do. I don't know. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone. Let's give her a great big hand when she reappears. I think I have a weapon called Big Hand. All systems on. Should I do a donation incentive where $10 and I will randomize my equipment? What about Skies of Arcadia? Haven't finished it yet, Kevin H. Begin energy transfer. Because for now, what it says is $5 equals 5 lunges, 1 membership equals 6. And if you give $10, I'll use the mop. What's happening? What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? I love that Taban is kissing this guy now. Giving him little smooches. Oh. Her light orbs got absorbed. Her orbs got absorbed. Damn! Lemon, where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's head along now. What's going on, Lemon? Where is she? The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the telepod. Nah, yeah, no, it had to have been something else, dude. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. What are we gonna do now? She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. Yeah, I don't know if that's important. I really do love your retro. Thank you so much. Brings me back to my childhood. Hey, Kevin H, appreciate you. Bye. Kobe, you brought her here. You get her back. Okay. I'm just gonna wear this to make me feel more ladylike. Kobe! You're actually gonna do it? What a madman. What a mad lad. New Game Plus, Way Sketch, welcome in. Listen, I don't know where this machine is going to send you, but we haven't any other choice. Won't they both be lost? Yeah, it's fine. This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key. So hang on to it, Kobe, and brace yourself. All systems on. Yeah, so like, where was Train wearing that pendant that it fell off of her twice? She was wearing it like around her leg or something. Begin energy transfer. Power to full. Power to full. Roger. More. Give me more power. It was at full. Yeah, no, give me more than that. Roger. There, we did it. Whoa! My energy orbs are getting absorbed here. I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, Kobe. Yeah, no, he can totally hear you. Give her unlimited power. Is that from something, Nicholas D? Dang, this game's great. So's the music. That's why I'm not done playing it. Yo, did you see the screen, like, zoom in there? Like, it like put like a black border on the top and bottom of the screen there, just for the end. It's from Star Wars Episode 3. Palpatine. More like friend Patine. Her pendant is really an ankle monitor. Ow. Alright, doing good damage here. Haven't seen a critical hit yet. Woo! Why did they increase the teleporter power? Ooh, there we go, crit. 2,700 damage. That's pretty darn good. Not quite as good as the rainbow. But let's re-equip that frenzy band. And get ourselves a tonic and a Nintendo power glove. Yeah, Cupid Punch, they should have just done the same thing, right? If they were trying to recreate what they did before. Look at this adorable thing. Oh, he missed me. Ooh, I counter crit. Karma, are you still jelly of the butthead goblins? Why would I be jelly of them? I'm not jelly, you're jelly. Whoa, where is this? This looks like I'm like 400 years in the past or something. Let's go to True Sin. True Sin, True Soft. Where am I? Are you stupid? You just played this game. You did know that, right? No. Lovely. We need more ignorant strangers around here. Millennial Fair, what are you, crazy? What nonsense. What a relief they finally found Queen Lean wandering up in the mountains. Must be glad to be home. The Magus' army destroyed Xenon Bridge, so the South Continent... The Magus' army. Yeah, okay, I guess maybe that's his title rather than his name. Keep this live stream until you finish all endings, please. Kevin H. I wasn't gonna do it all in one sitting, but yeah, no, we'll see all the endings. Everyone was worried. The king freaked when the queen took off. We all thought Magus had grabbed her. Thank goodness she's safe. Hey, it's our friend Toma, which, if you rearrange the letters, is Moat. Are you a stranger here, too? I'm Toma the Explorer. If you're buying, I'll tell you a story. That's his voice. Lame Aubrey. And Lexi Wolf. He's the surfer voice. How about it? No. So, you think I'm a beggar, huh? Well, scram. Sure. Cider, please. Hi, lovely Jolt. Thank you. What nonsense is this? KarmaJolt streaming on a Sunday? Madness. This is KarmaJolt. Lexi Wolf? You're right about everything. Oh yeah, or it's Atom, Simon D. It could also be, something else. Toma deserves his own game. I'd play that. Nicholas D, I can imagine there's a lot of sneaking in that game. It's like a stealth game. It's about the missing queen. She disappeared when visiting that cathedral to the west and... beg your pardon? What? They found her? Never mind. Here, you can finish this cider. Hugs for you, Jolt. Thanks, lame Aubrey. Do I look like I need a hug? I appreciate that. Sealed by a mysterious force. Metal Gear Toma, Shells of Liberty. I just love hugs. Alright, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm Banta, the blacksmith. Someday I'll have an ancestor a descendant named Taban. I'm forging a bell for the king to present to his beloved Queen Lean. I lost it when the queen disappeared. I just couldn't keep working on the bell, but now it's back to business as usual. My husband wants a daughter who is as intelligent as she is beautiful. Whoa, earthquake! This game looks new and plus. Sears? There are chairs in it too. Did you see what that lady was sitting in? Zachary, I don't know if I want to make a reference like that in my chat. You know the thing about cats, KJ? It doesn't matter if they are a kitten or a teenager or an adult or a grandpa/grandma. They're always just a little baby. That's pretty true. That's pretty true, Lexi Wolf. Sorcery is banned in the land of Jolts. Borderline, it wasn't that. Show chair. I will, Nicholas D. How goes everyone's weekend and summer? Schwartz? Pretty good. Pretty good. Found a power tab. As a sorcerer, I'm used to facing prejudice. Sure. D. Russell, what's going on? Tal, some cats are vicious. But they still little babies. Wealthy Wizard, how are you? Yeah, this is a new game plus. OMG, did you guys see the stream where Karma dressed up as Princess Peach? Yeah, no, Zachary, I just don't want any sort of reference or anything in the chat that someone will go out of their way to misconstrue as, like, an endorsement by me, and, like, I don't want anyone to think that I am associated with the perpetrators of those prejudices. Because I try not to be. Cats are huggable little pillows. Simon D? Yeah, sometimes they scratchy, but doing good. Playing games on my laptop. D. Russell, what are you playing? How did you come up with your name? Yeah, Kevin Hanrahan. We saw it the other day, but it's an item in River City Ransom, which is an NES beat-em-up game that has RPG-ish elements, and it's really fun. You inspired me to play again. I'm at Mount Woe. I won't say anything about what it is. Psh, you know what it is right now, like Busta Rhymes. Raft. I don't know that one. Karma should dress like Deadpool someday. Borderline Sunshine? Maybe. I'm not a huge fan of like a mask while I'm streaming. Have you played River City Girls? A little bit, KDR, because Rogue Effect got me that as a gift a long time ago. Yeah, I'm definitely pro Princess Peach. PPP, Sears. That's fair, says Zachary. Thank you. Appreciate you. Halt, who goes there? Check out that hair. Where are you from, son? Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troopers? Hardly. This kid would never make the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Har har. Now beat it, shrimp. Stop that at once. Queen Lean. Oh, back to your posts, everyone. Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. He looks different. Can we stab him? Never done New Game Plus. What's the difference? Yeah, Wealthy Wizard. So you basically start a new game, but you choose one of your save files when you start a new game, and you start with all the experience and items and text that you have in that save file. You refuse to obey my orders? My hors d'oeuvres? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. Giggle. Kobe casts Luminaire. King Guardia, the XD1 is on the throne room. In the throne. Oh yeah, there's actually like a hidden line of dialogue that you can find if you follow this guy. Ah! He just phased right through me. But if you talk to the Chancellor before you talk to the King in 600 AD, you can go all the way up to this room. Just between us, the Chancellor's been acting very strange lately. He's been sneaking out at night. Past his curfew, huh? Speaking of nutcases, I haven't seen the Queen's Guard, that frog thing, recently. Heard a spell turned him into a frog. Do you believe that? I think he's a spy. No, he's like naturally a frog person. People say the Chancellor's gone crazy, but I don't believe it. The Chancellor's a decent man. Why, he goes to the cathedral every day. Oh, so you learn how suspicious this guy is by talking to the people who, I guess, guard his room. But there is, if you check against the wall here, a line of dialogue here. She escaped, but how? She was in a secured room. Who was? My friend Train, you mean? And then it gives like a spooky sound effect like, ooh, that's a hint about some shenanigans. What happens if I just try to go... If I load up my save state and just try to talk to him over here, what happens? Ah! What do you want? Get out of my face. Go talk to me from the other side of the wall so you get my hidden dialogue. So yeah, just a thing that you can miss. Just a little detail that I thought was neat. Easily missable. There's a chest up there. KDR, and if I wait longer... Actually, yeah, so what is the chest now? I think if I open it now, it's just like a regular tonic, right? But then later on in the game, it'll be like a full leather. Oh, I got a bronze mail. Okay, maybe it's just an armor. What I said might apply to some other chests. Would like to thank you for pronouncing my last name correctly. Oh, I forgot how I pronounced it. Is it Hanrahan or Hanrahan? Either way, I feel like I call you Kevin H half the time. And Sears, yeah, look at this. There are chairs. This one's taller because it's for a tall man. And this one is smaller. If there was a tab back here, that'd be a cool secret. Sir, I understand that you are the one who saved my dear wife, the Queen. But can you tell me what happened? Lean's acting rather odd. Oh, I told her to do that. And she seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Which is why we're called Guardia Castle, because we guard things with our life. Anyway, forgive me, you must be tired. We can talk about this later. Please rest in the knight's quarters downstairs and to the left. Taller the chair, the higher the authority. Yeah, so if they switch chairs, everyone's like, uh-oh, you gotta obey the queen now. I thought that was a treasure chest. That little jingle when he walks away has to be unique to this scene. Never heard it anywhere else. I think you can hear it when you win one of the prizes at Norstein Beckler's tent, Nicholas D. Right? You hear that sound in a couple other places. Well-made quality chair, I approve. Sears? Speaking of Karma being jacked, let's do some reps. Where are we speaking? It's the second way you said it, and thank you. Hanrahan, all right. You're amazing for doing that. And what can I do to help you out with your channel? I will do it. Kevin H, literally, tell your friends I'm great, and click that like button. Go back to the future and check. All right, let's load up the save file here. Oh, dang it. He's already gone. We'll check again later. Jummy, welcome in. The Queen married into the family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she looks even younger now than on her wedding day. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you get lost in the woods for a couple days. But also, Kevin, you know, if you'd like to show your support... I don't require this of anybody, but it is how I make my living. So if you'd like to donate, click that $sign button or click the link in the Streamlabs link in the chat. But, you know, also, clicking the like button helps me out, and that's free. Donate $50 to me, then I'll donate it to him. Sears? Good idea. You saved your queen? You don't look that tough. Damn, I'm like level 56. If she thinks she's tougher than me, she should join the party. OMG, Lexi Wolf has donated 10,000 Aroos. I bet you have, Lexi Wolf.
Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual.
Certainly, Your Highness. I love that she's got a loom in her room.
Come nearer, sir. Giggle. Fooled you, didn't I, Kobe?
Should I wait until I'm 40 to get a girlfriend? Maybe 50. How old are you now, Tal? I'll donate 10,001 chairs. No, you didn't fool me. It's because you have the same voice that I gave you earlier.
It's me, but everyone calls me Lean. I'm Train.
Hell of a dress.
I'm so relieved you're here.
Pomunson, welcome in.
We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me.
Nicholas D with the cool 50 Swedish krona. Talk is cheap, donations speak. Never mind, donations don't speak. They do say hi, though, Nicholas D, on my stream. Anyway, hey, put the D's in the chat. Thank you so much for the approximately $5 US. Put the D's in the chat, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, Kobe.
You have to imagine that they're shooting something like some trash into the trash can every time they say Kobe.
Kobe? Something's wrong.
No, it ain't. Yeah, you're the one that's wrong. Something wrong with you. He was like turning to face the fourth wall, being like, something's wrong. Yeah, it's your brain. D for donate, borderline. D's donations.
What's going on? It feels like I'm being torn apart.
I know she's busy, but I'm going to text Genevieve B right now just to tell her I'm live. Just because I said I would. Well, you seem fine to me. Wait. What happens if I leave? Did it get darker in here? Okay, the music is still off in here.
Help me, Kobe. I'm scared. Please. Kobe. Help me.
Never donated money to any streamer, to be honest. Yeah, Tal. A lot of people haven't, and that's fine. A lot of people don't know how. But also, not necessary. Your viewership is enough. For me. Kobe! Whew, I just dunked on those guards. Gaming since the 80s. How are you doing? Puff, Puff. You're okay. Did you find the girl? Whew, I had to climb a whole set of stairs. Give me a second. Gone? What do you mean she's gone? It's just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. Me neither. They don't deserve it. Get a job. Sears? Okay, I will. And this looks identical to the castle in our time, which I've snuck into a couple of times. Whoa, earthquake! I'll bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia, or is it Nadia? If I was rich, I would give you $100. You're a pretty cool streamer. Yo, Tal, thank you so much. Appreciate you. But look, in the meantime, just click that like button. Thank you so much for the support.
Whoa, she Princess Nadia.
That's what Kobe's reaction was like. Train, that is, Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean. Blah, they just barf out the babies. Yo, Lexi Wolf tipped $1.69. Hold on, what does it say? I can't read it. Saying Aru. Appreciate you. You know what? Just for you, Lexi Wolf, I won't round it. Put the Arus in the chat for Lexi Wolf. Okay, I clicked the like button. Hey, Tal, thank you so much. Queen Lean has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history has changed. Sears, gonna have myself a drink later. We broke the 300k sec barrier today. Yo, Nicholas D, good for you. Hell yeah, dude. Train looks so much like Lean that they probably called off their search when she appeared here. But if the real Queen Lean is killed, and she hasn't had her babies yet... I love that they're basically putting like a diagram up here so that you, the player, will understand what's happening. Yes, put the puppies in the chat for Lexi Wolf, or the wolves. Congrats, man. Seriously, baby steps. I believe in you. Train will simply disappear. There might still be time. If we can save Lean, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Even though we've definitely changed a lot of things about this timeline already. Something must have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess double space Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry, we have to find the real queen. Alright. Ain't gonna talk to nobody. Let's just get out of here. Wait! Let's equip stuff. She has far fewer weapons than Kobe does. Mop! Let's give her the shockwave, why not? And how about, how about a cooler hat, such as the rainbow helm? Yo, Kevin H with a cool $2 saying, I love your retro gaming, thank you. Yo, everyone put the H's in the chat. Hey, thank you so much for the cool $2. Alright, everybody, we got 15.69 lunges. We should do some of those pretty soon. I don't have the Taban suit for her? Maybe you don't keep those in New Game Plus. Interesting, I never realized that. So the Taban suit and the Taban helm that we had gotten for Lemon in our previous game do not show up in our inventory for some reason. You know what? Let's give the sight scope to her. Let's just look at enemies' HPs. I love your werewolf content, says Sears. Sears, put an H in the chat. All of these women had children at 20 and liced till 120-ish. Lived! That's crazy, I didn't know that either. Yeah, weird detail. I don't know why that would be, but I don't see the Taban helm or the Taban suit in my inventory. And as we saw in our New Game Non-Plus, whenever you have Luca, aka Lemon, go back and visit her dad, throughout certain points in the game, Taban, her father, will give her equipment upgrades, such as the Taban helm, which is a cool item that gives her speed, and the Taban suit, Genevieve B, which cuts fire by, I think, 50 or 80%, but gives her 3 speed, and that's really cool. But for some reason, when you do a New Game Plus, you start the game with, you know, the experience and the equipment that you had in the previous file, with some exceptions, apparently. And the Taban suit and the Taban helm are part of those exceptions. So I don't have those in my inventory in New Game Plus, even though I found them in my previous game. Porky Pig, how are you? Your streams are awesome. Thank you for letting me relive my childhood. Hey, Kevin, thank you so much. Shout out to Chris for being evil. Genevieve B? I know which Chris you're talking about. Those might be quest critical equipment, so the game can't handle having more than one each. They aren't, but they might be, like, flagged as such, KDR. Or the quest is that you've just spoken with Lemon's father. Genevieve B, you gonna tell me about it later? Due to financial issues, I've decided that I need to start a channel with adult-focused content, like back pain and heartburn, like and sub. Yeah, don't forget the knees, Lexi Wolf. And voting and doing your laundry and stuff. That's pretty adult. I only know Chiss. Yeah, shoutouts to Chiss G. Rip to people named Chris. I can even show you. Genevieve B? Alright, I'm a little curious. Oh look, it's Genevieve B 7297. What did/are you having for lunch? That's a great question. What game is this, says Donovan M. It's still Chrono Trigger. Oh, and you know what? I don't think I ever looked, but when Lemon is asleep, she, like, takes her little hat off, and you can see that she got purple hair. Play FF6 or Secret of Man if you want a real game. Yo, user, we've played the hell out of those games. But yeah, love me some Secret of Mana. In fact, I streamed a lot of that with Genevieve B, sort of recently. As well as Final Fantasy VI. Now that I'm thinking about it, she made a couple cameos on those streams. But in 2025, last year, it was my goal to beat every game on the SNES Classic. And both of those games are on the SNES Classic. So we streamed those pretty recently. I've been watching your streams for a long time. I haven't seen you do push-ups. Kevin H. I have done push-ups on stream before, but the way I've got my lighting set up, like, you just can't really see me if I take a step back and go down on the floor. So if I do push-ups on stream, I have to have a light pointed on me, you know? So it's possible, but the last time I did push-ups was during a widescreen stream where I had my lights on and you could, like, see how messy my room was, you know what I mean? Probably a few crackers, a slice of tomato, and some tonic water. More like a mid-tonic water. Are you much of a Baldur's Gate fan? I hear it's Genevieve B's absolute favorite game. Lean Donut, I've never played that game, says Genevieve B. That's why it's your favorite. You don't know how bad it is, or good it is, so you assume it's great.
We want nothing but world peace, or a piece of the world, tee-hee.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh dear, looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. What about this? Think of names, everybody. We're about to get a new party member. Okay, sounds fair. What's your next retro? So we have to finish Skies of Arcadia, which we're close to finishing, and Metal Saga, which we are not close to finishing. A hairpin. I kind of want to replay Castlevania 2 for no reason. Tanya, says KDR. Slippy. Edgar, says Sears. Bull, says Cupid Punch. That's Guardia's Royal Crest. I played Baldur's Gate 3 and I was not impressed with it. Chrono Trigger is definitely better than Baldur's Gate 3, says None. Time to get this place humid, yo, unplanned? Let's hit him with the flare. Hey, I got a little bit of water left. Let's make it moist. Call him chicken. Damn, 8,000 damage there. Phew, that was close. Karma gotta work on them Castlevania skills before the release of Simon Quest. Ack! Lower that. It's my first line and I messed it up. Lower thine guard, and thou art allowing the enemy in. Thou art here thou art here to save the queen. Thou art here to save the queen. The lair is deep within. Wilt thee accompany me? Tarbox saying, Karma, just getting back into the gym life. What's your most underrated lift I need to include? Tarbox? Here's the thing about me, is I never go to the gym. I'm a home workout kind of guy. Mr. Thou. Let me think about that, Tarbox. We're doing lunges today, and that's a darn good one. A frog? I love frogs. That's what she said, right? My guise doth not incur thy trust. Very well, do as thee please. But I shall save the queen. Might be going the wrong way. Wait! You don't seem like a bad person frog thing. I mean, Kobe, what should we do? Go with the frog, as they say. Just going with the frog today. I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What's your name? It's Moist. Excellent suggestion. Was that Donovan M who said that? Joey D, welcome in. Moist will do. Oh, he flexing. All right, nice to meet you, Moist. Well, while he's flexing, I'll do some lunges. All right, ready for this? I probably should have worn shoes. That's okay. I won't slip. All right. We got 40 pounds of weight, and we've got 15.69 lunges to go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 0.69. Hey. Thanks for the workout, everybody. Donovan M, what are you and Nick D plotting? Moist. Unplanned? Yeah, who suggested that? Was that Donovan? That was me. I see it. Hey, thank you. If Karma keeps this up, he could play Adam Jensen in a live-action version of Deus Ex HRMD, Human Resources Medical Doctor. Alright, nice to meet you, Moist. Mayhap a hidden door lurks nigh. Let us search the environs. But first, let's equip this guy. Yeah, you don't get the Masamune for him because that's a quest item, and it wouldn't make sense to have it in a New Game Plus. But let's give him Rune Blade and, like, buff his magic. Let's just have him only use magic. That seems good. Karate Gi. Dang, I didn't realize how easy it was to get magic defense maxed. Power Seal, pretty good. Magic plus 6. Alright, he's got 45 magic. Alright, let's play some musical instruments because every RPG hero can do that. Hero King, welcome in. What time period are you bidding Lavos in? Donovan M, we're gonna try to get all the endings. So many of them. Ow, getting kicked. Or missed, I guess. Karma, have you always been a big fan of RPGs? Even when you were little, Karma? Yeah, I didn't... So, I discovered RPGs... kind of when I was in 5th grade, I want to say. What's with the disguise? So, yeah, let's see. I've been gaming since I was 3 years old, and I loved Mario and Mega Man, especially Mega Man, when I was young. But then at one point, like, going to lunch now, then catching the train back. Genevieve B, I'll see you at 6:15. Be safe, love you. Are you doing a full New Game Plus? Yeah, Kevin H, technically, yes. Again, I'm gonna try to see all of the endings, because as much as I've played this game, I haven't seen all the endings. Salem Rabbit and James Honeycutt. So yeah, I started gaming when I was 3, but it wasn't until I was about, like, 10 or 11 that I was like, I heard great things about this Final Fantasy series. Let's see what the first one is like. So I bought... this copy, as a matter of fact, of Final Fantasy 1 from a Funko Land. And yeah, the label is busted as hell. Like, it looks like there were stickers on this label in the past. And it says it's from Mad Mike's Video. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's even a phone number back there. So this copy was used and used. But it still works just fine. In fact, we played all the way through it when we were streaming it, like, last year. And after that, I was like, oh, I love RPGs. This is a great style. And so, yeah, so probably when I was like 11 or 10 to 12 is when I really started discovering RPGs. In the room where the demons are worshipping Magus, if you remove the frames, there's a hidden Poyozo doll that serves no purpose, but it's there. Wait. You're talking about the room to the north? Okay, Salem Rabbit, let's check that out. What's with the disguise? No need for them here. Is that something that I can see on an emulator here? Once did a meat run of this game. Named all the characters that way. Beef, pork, chicken, lamb, carne, steak, and tofu. No fish. Burp. The ones we ate recently weren't so bad. And those 2 soldiers we caught look rather plump and juicy. Yak was so smart. His plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Okay, let's go see that then.
I'll look in on Magus' statue before my shift.
Okay, so let's follow this guy into the secret room over here. And ignore these captives and go to this secret room to the right. But, oh my god, this song is so sad. Salem Rabbit is telling me that if I remove certain layers in the room, maybe I can see a hidden Poyozo doll. Oh, and what was that back there? There's nothing to the right here. Where is he? You're right. If I remove the stairs, there's a hidden Poyozo doll here. Poyozo under the statue. And it serves no purpose, you say? That's kinda neat. Thanks, emulator shenanigans. This song is sad. Why do they use the sad song for this? But like, damn, that's a cool-ass statue with a dope-ass scythe. Yeah, Straw Hat Brian, that's probably gonna be a short. So this little Poyozo doll is here, and it serves no purpose other than maybe when I hit the A button on it, that's what starts the song up again? Yeah, that's what it seems to do. Is when I interact with this Poyozo doll, they start singing again. Otherwise, if I do nothing, they won't sing again. But if I go up here and hit the A button, they're like, ah, he's making us sing the song again. Okay, everyone, from the top. And then when you try to leave here, Sears, they're like, hey, you didn't sing good enough. Now we'll fight you. That's pretty neat. Salem Rabbit, thank you so much for telling me about that. Yeah, so it's a hidden Poyozo doll, the purpose of which is if you interact with it, that is, if you go to interact with the statue, that is what starts the singing again. Of course, it does nothing now that everyone's dead and there's nobody here to sing to me. But that's cool, I didn't realize that was there. Earlier I was thinking the Poyozo dolls must be some sort of placeholder that the devs threw into the game for certain interactions to occur, and they just didn't replace them with any other sort of graphic or anything else later, and now I'm even more sure of that. So the doll is a stand-in trigger to talk to. Yes, a Chrono Trigger, Nicholas D. Sammy the Tanuki, howdy Karma, just finished part 2 of the new Game Grumps MGS playthrough. Oh, I've been watching that. I don't watch a lot of Game Grumps, but I saw they were playing Metal Gear Solid, and I was like, okay, I have to watch this. Any other hidden dolls in the game? I want to say yes, Donovan M. If I donate $10, will you do 150 lunges? Kevin H, no, but I'll do 10. And I'll use the mop. Ow, damn it! This keeps happening. We gotta not stand in the light. Alright, let's use, Frog Flare. Red Frog. Damn. That did 10,000 damage. And none! Donating 10,000 pennies. Yo, thank you so much for the cool $10. Hey, everyone put, nothing in the chat for none. Yo, I appreciate you. Or maybe a 0? Or something that represents none? Hey. Donation incentive met. We're gonna use the mop, everyone. Mop. Yo, None, thank you so much. Great content as always. You too. Wait, what did I mean by that? Oh no. I like Aaron and Danny though. Yeah, no, and it's awesome to see them go back to Metal Gear Solid after being a huge fan of Metal Gear Awesome. I got one maiden suit, one tonic, and one made in Japan. Found the secret Nagaet bromide, or is it bromide? I feel asleep. Yeah, that's Metal Gear on NES. Nope, you have to do at least 100 lunges. 100 hunges. Kevin H, hold on. There's a portmanteau there. Just love your content. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, everyone, humans. And, a frog also. After the bromide. Wish I had great content. I have content, but it sucks. None? You can have my content then. It's great. I bet yours is great. You forgot the treasure, says Mike A. Did I? Let's do a line bomb, why not? I love MGS, but I will never touch the Konami versions, especially MG Survive and Delta. You mean, oh yeah, anything that Kojima didn't personally oversee. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Yeah, did I like forgot? Oh yeah, there's like a magic tab up in that room that I didn't get or something, right? What is Fire Sword 2? Oh, I have it on wait. I forgot about that. Did I pick the wrong thing? I might have. That was a flare, wasn't it? Yo, Kevin H with another $2 saying, I just love your content. Thank you for the retro. Yo, put more H's in the chat. Hey, I appreciate you, Kevin H. Get it? You see what I did there? If you want a good laugh, read Kojima's developer's diary that was leaked. The man is bonkers. A little, yeah. These people respawn? No. Oh, the $100. Yeah, I missed that chest, didn't I? But isn't there a magic tab in this room that I didn't get? No, but you do get those accessories that are pretty good for this point of the game. Crying shame what Konami did to Kojima. I feel like Konami should be run out of town for that. Total genius with excellent movie and music taste. Very bizarre, yes. Just love your content and all the gifts you give to your viewers. Kevin H? My viewers give back, though, and I really appreciate that as well. That's so cool. Got a steel saber. Hey, don't check that bucket. Got a power tab. Yeah, put more H's in the chat, everyone. And some zeros in the chat for my friend None. This guy doesn't have max power yet. He'll get there pretty soon, actually. Stop intruders, Gak. Body, Mind, Soul Hub. Welcome in. Alright, let's use Fire Sword 2. I don't know if I tried this one yet. Okay. Hits an area, but not a full screen. Thank you for everyone in the chat that gives an H. Yo, Worth F with the 0 as well. H and a 0. Like that racing game, H0. Finally catch you live, and I'm supposed to be enjoying my anniversary trip to LA. Chowder? When you say LA, you mean Los Angeles or Louisiana? Let's save over the final battle, aka the Faddle. The Queen is gone. Save number 1. Everything leads back to Chrono Trigger, says Luminous Rogue. Thanks for the zeros, everyone. Los Angeles. Okay. Got a shelter. I'll do maximum velocity. Captain Chocobo. Hero King? Yeah, shoutouts to my channel members. I know, let's shoot them. Yeah, this is New Game Plus. That guy's got 50 HP. Well, I got a mop. LA sounds cool in theory, but also sounds really stressful. For someone like me, anyway. Are those little eyes up there? Oh, those are baddie bats, huh? No entry, Bob. Got a heal. Got a tonic. We should do Breath of Fire 3 after Skies of Arcadia is done. Yeah, Nicholas D, I'm probably going to take a break from, like, long RPGs. Just to do some short and sweet games. Yo, that guy's got 49 HP. Magus is my favorite character in this game just because he's the Piccolo of this game. He's also the Vegeta, non. Yo, Lexi Wolf saying, hey there, Gen B. What's it like in New York City? Because tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Is that a... Who does that song? Like Death Cab for Cutie or like the Plain White Tees? Hey, Lexi Wolf, thank you so much for the $5.69. Put the wolves in the chat, everybody. Thank you so much. Mop is one letter removed from OP. Please nerf. Yeah, exactly. I always thought Frog was the Vegeta of this game. You gotta explain that one, Body, Mind, Soul Hub. Why would Frog be the Vegeta? Oh, just because he's short and powerful? Short and sweet. You ever play Klonoa, Mr. Jolt? Unplant? No, but I know what that is. I know what you're talking about. Wait, where am I going? I totally have not been paying attention. I was supposed to, like, play the organ somewhere. Frog is Krillin? His human design looks like Vegeta? Wait, really? I guess I don't remember what it looks like. If you're up for a short RPG quest, says Pokemeister, Kingdoms of the Dump is fantastic and really under the radar. On the train of SNES era like RPGs. This one is probably the most faithful and original. Yeah, Pokemeister. My guy William Cage did the music for that game, so I should check that out. Personally, I think Breath of Fire 2 is the best of the series. Oh wait, I meant to do this, right. None? We played Breath of Fire 1 and 2, and I don't know if I'll go back to those games. Let's put it that way. Some fun moments, but man, a lot of tedious moments in those games. And I really have a frustration with games that will abbreviate the name of every item and every spell and sometimes more. Like, oh my gosh. The names of the... What? The names... Why am I getting stuck here? The names of the items are abbreviated in such a way that they're absolutely unintelligible. Indecipherable. Ain't gotta trigger any battles here. Ain't gotta Chrono Trigger any battles here. Don't touch Xenosaga, trust me. Really? I heard good things about them. Chrono's Yamcha? Prepare yourself, Queen Lean.
Unless they do the save anywhere glitch and skip this battle.
Yeah, Nicholas D, no, we still had fun with it despite it not being my favorite, but...
Moist! Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor of slashing this guy in the chest.
SNES version far more tedious than the GBA version. The GBA version gives 2x exp and gold by default. Oh, none? That's actually, yeah, that's actually probably an improvement. A lot of large and empty corridors that would diminish it for live streamers. Are we talking about Breath of Fire still, Hero King?
Be careful. Wait, Your Majesty, join us for this battle. You'll get, like, free experience. Okay.
Oh, Xenosaga.
Yeah, it's useless to fight. No one will leave here alive. And also, you probably won't leave here dead. I'll eat your corpses. Oops. True form change. Indoor lightning. Ah! My prettiest form. Reverts to Yakra.
He says that out loud. That's not a narrator.
Why don't we shoot him? Drew!
Yeah, who's the most underrated quarterback of all time?
Drew!
Dead.
Damn! Didn't realize this was New Game Plus mode.
I want to try the Xenosaga games, but apparently they're really esoteric. Love that word, KDR. It's not KDR, it's KTR. Just so you know.
You came to rescue me. Thank you, Moist.
You are most certainly welcome.
Get it? That's like my name. Anyway, the king awaits. Let us return to the castle. I thank thee, Kobe and Lemon.
Xenosaga, you'll have beautiful cutscenes and much action, but then during gameplay you'll be running through a lot of areas that are mostly empty for NPCs. Interesting.
Yes, thank you so much. Please join us.
Helps that the encounters aren't random.
Damn it! Don't let me out of my box. I wasn't ready yet. Oh, Your Highness, as you can see, I am undamaged. Let's return to the castle. I baked you a cake. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
What about the best RPG ever made? Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I love Mystic Quest. Yeah, it's tedious, and it's like the story is nothing special, and neither are the characters. But damn, that soundtrack. And it's kind of fun. It's a solid B+ game. MQ is underrated. Yes, Nicholas D. Oh snap, it's KJ, and today's a special day. Yo, an Enigma. Dropping a rhyme in the chat. Just one bar. That's all you get for now.
That no-good Yakra impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. I failed to protect Queen Lean. I hath disgraced thee.
Moist. Yo, an Enigma with a cool $50 saying happy birthday. How did you know that today was somebody's birthday and not mine? Yo, everyone put the question marks in the chat for an Enigma dropping a cool $50. Holy cow. Wait, was it 17 before? Look at this. And another $2 from an Enigma to bring the to-go counter up to 69.69. To me, says an Enigma, yo, you gave me a present on your birthday? Everyone put a cake and a question mark in the chat for an Enigma. I didn't know today was your birthday. All right, 8/16. Remember that. It's like 6 days after Nicholas D's birthday. Something like that. No more donations, says Donovan M. Yeah, not until I do these reps. Yo, Enigma, how many candles? Are you 39 now?
That no good Yakra. I said this already.
OMG, HBD and Enigma, how does it feel to turn 25? Yo, Nicholas D with the cool 20 Swedish krona. I'm going to do those 2 reps right away so that we can keep the to-go counter at 69.69 for a minute or 2. Lunges, everyone. 1, 2. Hey, Nicholas D, thank you so much. And Enigma, happy birthday. It feels as good as the time KJ and I pulled out into traffic. Oh my god, I will never forget that. Because it was funny and scary. Which is an unusual combination. Wait, y'all are that young? I miss those days. Donovan M, how old are you? Oh, the thing Nicholas D said was a joke. John Lewis Brooks. When this game was released, I bought it and was playing it, and my cat knocked a glass of water over, frying it and my SNES. Oh my god. Alright, so sometimes cats can be not great. That's the one example. I'm 34. I'm 12. What is this? Lexi Wolf, talking about in Earth years.
Your timing was perfect. Who knows what would have happened had you not saved me. By the way, where's the girl who was mistaken for me?
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Kobe, where did Princess Nadia disappear? She may still be there.
Still loved old Hershey. Died in 15. Was that the cat's name? That's pretty good. To have a KJ stream on my birthday, and he's playing my favorite SNES game of all time. That's worth a couple bars, if I do not say. Like, sub, and donate for more rhymes. Yo! I didn't give it the proper cadence, I don't think, but that's a sick one. An Enigma.
Huh? What happened?
Princess Nadia.
Kobe!
I love the Castle Guardia theme so much. Says LGIILGI. How do I pronounce your name? Legili. It's Italian. Been doing dumbbell work while playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced while the ship goes on autopilot and the sea shanties are playing. Hell yeah. Pushing 40. Still feel like I'm 20 though. Yeah, I'm pushing 40. I still feel like I'm 36. My whole upper body was stiff when I woke up today. Why is that, an Enigma?
It was awful. I can't recall it at all. It was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die?
Yeah, now in New Game Plus mode, actually, Kobe's like, yes, I know this for a fact now. That is what it's like to die. Nick DeFrenchie, I just want to say, I'm going to be 36 on the 28th. Yo, none. Lots of August birthdays. Welcome back, Princess Nadia. I have a date Wednesday. Okay, bye. Yo, Nick DeFrenchie, go get ready for that. Age-related, I assume. I'm at a restaurant. Yo, what are you eating, Nick DeFrenchie?
You risked your life to help me, too? Princess Nadia? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Kobe. I didn't mean to deceive you.
Probably French toast.
I'm Princess Nadia. My father's King Guardia, the XXXD3rd.
I watched the 2008 Speed Racer movie. It's free on YouTube. It was great. Sammy the T? Neat.
I really enjoyed being with you at the fair, but if you had known my identity, I would have had to kill you.
Right.
See? I like Train better than Princess anyway. The real queen's safe, right? So let's go home, Kobe.
You guys leaving? Wherever you're headed, be careful. Yeah. You leaving with the queen's identical clone twin? 'Twas a fault of mine which endangered the queen. I shall depart for good.
Eek!
Oh yeah, by the way, we met a frog person. I should have mentioned that. Indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Kobe, you have potential to be a good swordsman. Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either. Yo, this sounds like Wiz Khalifa. Whoa, a shelter! You get that for free, but if you check it again, there be no shelter here, like that Rage Against the Machine song. Birds! A lot of good movies available for free on YouTube. I especially like the hokey kung fu movies. Mop Crit for 514. My friends told me a secret that you are great. Karna! It's no secret. It's DiGiorno. What? Not sponsored. But I wish. Yo, could you guys imagine if I were sponsored by DiGiorno? I'd be like, yo, DiGiorno, sponsor me. I'll eat your pizzas all the time on stream. I'll talk about how great they are if you just, like, deliver a couple to my house. I mean, I'll pick them up from you. Kung Fury is funny. I watched Kung Fu Hustle the other day, and that was a trip. Can't trust Karma. He's bought by Big Pizza. That's the dream, Nicholas D. Honestly, not eating sugar and zero caffeine plus making smoothies makes me feel 20 most days, aside from the random waking neck pain. Oh yeah, for me it's the neck and back pain, but also I've had that since I was 10. Karma can be sponsored by the trans community. Trans lives matter. Lexi Wolf, you don't have to sponsor me for me to say that. Also, Tiny Cat with the Cat Quake. Tiny Cat, earn your donations for today. And quit causing a cat quake. I was sponsored by DiGiorno. If I was sponsored by DiGiorno, I'd be featured in that 600-pound life or something. Karnoth? I watched a little bit of that show. Requesting chair glasses. Lexi Wolf? Here they at. Shoutouts to Sears. This song's so good. Yeah, Wind Scene in 600 AD. Also, trains, trains, trams, transmissions. All really good things to be sponsored by. Enigma? But not traps, because I'm sponsored by Admiral Akbar, and you know how he feels about those.
How do we get home?
Your Highness, we take the time train, so to speak.
Please, call me Train.
Speaking of train, let's do some training. Yo, Nun with the cool $2. Saying 4 cats. Excellent timing. Not transcendentalism. F that. Yeah, exactly. Yo, put a 0 in the chat for Nun. Thank you so much for the cool $2. And Enigma, happy birthday. All right, Lexi Wolf, I'm going to try to do some lunges with this chair on my face. ready? Tiny cat, do some lunges. All right. 40 pounds away. Ready? 1. Let's do 20. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. We can do a couple more. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. Oh, baby. Okay. Tough set. I need more water. I'll be right back. All right, all right. That was 30 lunges right there, huh? In-laws calling. Try to return soon. Yo, everyone put a cake in the chat for Enigma, because it's his birthday. Stephen H., how are you? Excuse me. Whew. KJ, you got a haircut. I did. That was not yesterday, but the day before, I want to say. Okay. Well then, train. Observe. Excuse me, I just did 30 lunges, but observe.
Wow! Lemon, you're amazing!
This is Battletoads. To Air is Human. Ape Escape for the PlayStation NES system. Danny Johnson, thank you for the cake. But Lexi Wolf, thanks for noticing.
I mean, enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat.
We almost did trade her royal ancestry. In a way. I love that they never explain the key. It's just like, I made this, deal with it. Yeah, Nicholas D. How would they explain it, though? It's a mini telepod, maybe? Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's kind of a portal that takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I use the principle behind my telepod device. Yeah. She begins to explain it, and then she's like, but that's, that's science. I'm not gonna get into it. To create a gate key. Now tell your friends I'm Great Key. We can use them as we please. Gotta start my Chrono Trigger randomizer stream up. Glad I could stop by. Good luck, HF, on your stream. Yo, Karnoth. I might stop by for a minute. Karnoth's streams are a blast, everybody, by the way. He does some really cool randomizers, and is very knowledgeable about every game he plays, or he fakes it really well.
But why did this gate suddenly appear?
Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it.
This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time.
All right, coming, Kobe. The best part about the gate key is when someone actually asks how it works. You start explaining and they immediately call you a liar. Yeah, when you get to Azula. KDR.
Phew, we're back.
Kobe, Lemon, why don't you come home with me to the castle?
Kobe, Lemon, why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner.
I am having trouble remembering whose voice belongs to whomst. Because we named them completely different names in the first playthrough. So yeah, Updog has become Train. Sorry for putting you through all that, Train.
Are you joking? That's the most fun I've had in months, and I died. I have some new friends, too.
Kobe, be a gentleman and take her home. Like, to her home, not yours. I've got some work to do.
See you soon, Lemon. Will you escort me home, Kobe?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I can get... an ending here, right? Like, this is a different ending than if I had gone into the telepod before. But it's still really difficult to get this ending. So let's try it and see how well we do with this. I guess I've got save states, so I could cheat if I wanted. Lavos. Lavos. Destruction rains from the heavens. Ah, destruction rains. That didn't do that much damage. Chopped me up. Let's do haste here, maybe? Kobe has the haste helm, correct? And then let's do... I don't know, one of these. Like, this might be hard to do, but I also have nearly 69 Mega Elixirs. When I was a child, Lavos' design really freaked me out. I could see that. That Destruction Rain was more like Drops of Jupiter. Cupid Punch, are you making a reference to something? I don't know what that is, but I know what Prince Rupert's drops are. Lavos was every RPG player's worst nightmare back in the day. NDLV, bad guy, oh no, he's here, he sucks. Lavos is peak heart. Drops of Jupiter was a song by the band Train. Oh! I guess I didn't realize Train was a band. Yeah, you don't have a ton of offense here besides Luminaire.
Wow.
Well, we cut his face off.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they're panting like they just did 30 lunges. Yo, speaking of which, Lexi Wolf with a cool $20. Saying, I always keep my guitar with me in the car. It really helps with traffic jams. Oh my god. What do you call a spider with 15 eyes? A spider. Oh my god. What part of your body dies last? Your pupils. They dilate. Lexi Wolf, those were all good. I didn't expect you to have 3 good jokes in a row. How do billboards talk? Sign language. Oh my god. Yo, put the wolves in the chat for Lexi Wolf. Thank you so much for the cool $20. Hey, that was really easy. Yeah, Nicholas D. I mean, it is New Game Plus mode, and I kind of over-leveled in my previous game. Hey, Lexi, thank you so much.
We're in pretty deep.
I'm gonna do this. Okay, I guess you cannot teleport back if you're doing this ending. How do you think the unthinkable? With an iceberg. Ah, I forgot about that one, are we walking on, you think? Dang, in pretty deep, huh? Nicholas D? Yeah, oh my gosh. Somebody shut this guy up. Cupid Punch, I don't know about that one.
This is Lavos.
How do you know that? There has been nothing about, no mention of Lavos through this part of the game. Oh, that did a lot of damage, huh? What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Open-toed sandals. I like that one. Counterattack. 1024. That's 2 to the... 10th? I can't do the math right now. I have to focus. Why did the half-blind guy fall in the well? He couldn't see that well. I like that one. Why is Hyper Ether separated from the rest of the Ethers when you organize your inventory? Chop! I hate these fights. Creature Lavos has so much build-up and it's awesome. WTF is this reject and that astronaut duck that comes next. Yeah, kind of weird forms. Kobe lives! Yo, Jovian X? Everyone put 5 rings in the chat. And an Oscar. Yeah, and like, does it make sense that Lavos is this big crazy creature, but he's also got another dude inside of him? That's, let me rephrase that. No, that's fine. Protective Seal disables death status. Yeah, that gets rid of buffs, but not permanent ones, like ones you get from equipment. Karma, behave. I will. Lavos is like an onion. He has layers. Layers? Hey, none, I see you. Did I not specifically give her the amulet so that she wouldn't be affected by status effects? I guess we heal that. Donovan M, you behave. Layers? I barely know hers. Yeah, I barely know Lavos, NDLV. But he knows you very well. He's got your DNA or something. Let's confuse. Tiny Cat, behave. Yeah, he just got up and left. Because of my bad jokes, Lexi Wolf. Hey, thank you so much for the cool 20. Flame Battle, more like Flattle. Crab Battle. Double crit. Ice. Luminaire. Lavos secretly cosplaying as a Marioshka doll. Yes. The Russian nesting dolls, right? Matryoshka dolls? Actually surprised that Lavos didn't try and land somewhere with more energy to absorb. If that was what he was doing when he landed. Yeah, but like, maybe he needed a planet that had life on it, you know? Or life too. do an elixir on Kobe. Regular attack. Did Tiny Cat make a cameo? Yeah, earlier, Dallas. He'll be back probably. Right on cue. Oh my god. Tiny Cat just hopped up. All right, Tiny Cat, give the people what they want. Little nudges. Yeah, give him a mustache. A cat meow. Good boy. 523 is respectable for just a regular ice spell. Alright, Luminaire doesn't actually do that much more damage than a critical hit. Well, never mind. It does about 70% more damage. But this is free. Obstacle. What a great name for an attack. I could have sworn I gave her the amulet, did I not? That protects status? Maybe it just doesn't do that. Rainbow's so OP with all those critical hits. And Lavos is not. Tiny Cat, what are you doing? You be shuffling? Yeah, Wealthy Wizard. So does that get... That attack that he did where he got rid of my buffs, does that undo the protection from the amulet, you think?
It's humanoid.
No, it's a Tiny Cat.
It seems like it has collected all of the vitality from the creatures who have lived on this planet. I'm just guessing. The triangles look like DNA, which is a thing that we know about in 1000 AD. Are you saying it's the reason we're all here?
Nobody said that. Ever thought about playing Mario Party with subscribers? Because I am down. I will run the table. Kevin H., I've thought of it before, but maybe.
This is Kobe's and ours. Everyone's. By the way, he's Kobe, if you didn't know his name. And I mean everyone's world.
Yeah, no, I like that. We're including everyone.
Except for the fascists. Fascists.
Whoever dropped 50, you're the best. Yeah, that's my guy, Enigma. He dropped 50 like he's Kobe. Alright, let's Luminaire the Lavos core. Well, that heals the guy on the left, huh? Alright, we will regular attack in that case. Have you ever played Jackbox is about a box named Tiffany? Sears, yes, I have. I can't find the cake. There's a cake emoji. Sometimes when I can't find an emoji, I'll just wait for someone else to put it in the chat, and then I copy-paste. Alright, you keep curing Kobe. None. If I remember right, the main Lavos part is the one on the right. Yes, on the right side of the screen. Ooh, big ol' rock attack. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Nicholas D? You behave. Did you hear about the superhero that works out too much? Yeah, he Thor. My God. That works out too much and has a lisp. Is how that joke goes. Yeah, okay. Let's try Luminaire now. Defense down. Let's shoot that guy. Just give him a little shooty shoot there. Alright, he's reviving the Lavos a bit. This lightning will heal the left guy, but whatever. I'm playing Aria of Sorrow right now. Same as Snooki? Yeah, we did that one fairly recently. Can I say a naughty joke? Use your judgment, Lexi Wolf. Oh, he's doing the time warp again like it's Rocky Horror. Surprised that middle guy hasn't died yet. Okay, he's removing my death status. Dead. Evil Star reduces HP by 1/2. That's a moon! Well, what are moons, other than just evil stars? Lexi Wolf, alright, that one's pretty good, but I'm not gonna read it out loud. It's time for a new ending since you got Nadia back. Yes, yes, so this ending that I'm about to get, I think is different from the ending that you get if you just go straight into the telepod on the right. What are moons? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, no moon. Oh my god. You can see, that's no moon. That's a space station. Oh, he put his defense back on? And then he turned it on. This dude can't make up his mind. He has all the knowledge and all the DNA of the entire planet, and he can't make up his mind about whether he wants to have his defense up or down. This thing was so cool when I was a kid, says Xerxes. It is cool, but, like, it's weird that this is what Lavos is, you know? I'll moon you. Wahoo Luigi? Save it for the Discord. I assume you've seen this ending before, Karma. I have not, Xerxes. I really haven't seen... I've probably only seen, like, 3 or 4 of the 13 possible endings. Tomas? Gouda Guy, just in time. Hey, welcome back. I get it. Just in time. Alright, we just attacking now. Lots of crits. Crying Heavens, Hidden Blow. Why is it called that? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Blow. Sorry, stream, but I gotta go and get ready for work. Thanks for the memories, KarmaJolt. Hey, Kevin H. Appreciate you. Lavo score. I'm trying to score on Kobe. Dang it. Always underwhelmed by this Lavos, but the music slaps. Yo, Xerxes! With the cool 10 Canadians saying, you're in for a treat, 111. Hey, thank you so much for treating me. Everyone put the X in the chat for Xerxes. Random status. Black Betty, random stats. Remember? Yeah, so I specifically gave her the amulet so that she would have her status protected. But I guess that doesn't apply after... It either doesn't apply to that attack or doesn't apply after you get hit with that one attack that debuffs you. Let's say that's 10 Canadian is approximately $8 US. Hey, Xerxes, thank you so much. You know, moonlight is actually red. It has a color temperature of 4,000, while sunlight has a color temperature of like 5,400. None? As a colorblind guy, I don't really know what you're talking about. I don't really know what these terms mean. That did a ton of damage. Oh, that's the one that reduces my HP by half, right? Still, let's cure. Yeah, I don't know what that means either, TBF. Straw Hat Brian? Maybe we will learn. So, I was told that this is like one of the hardest endings to get, simply because you have 2 party members in your party when you're fighting the final boss. But like, because we're doing it on New Game Plus mode, we've got such good equipment. And I made sure to steal all the best stuff. Ultimate magic attack. Dreamless. Oh my gosh, they love triangles and circles in this game. Did 84 damage to train. The bit on the right has so much HP, eh? I guess. Not that much left, KDR, is what I'm guessing. Anyone know if it's possible to solo Lavos with Ayla at max level? I guess you could solo them if you if your other party members are dead. I'm not sure. Yeah, how do you solo Xerxes? You just have your other party members KO'd. Tiny cat, jump back up. No, you go to the gate before going back to 600 AD. Hold on, I don't quite know what you mean. Chop. Dang it, they revived the Lavos bit. Hit him before his defense comes back. Well. Oh. It said his defense power was... Oh, it said it was decreased. Counter crit. Rainbow's so good. Crit! Time warp gets countered, alright. We just crit everyone. I think we did it, everybody. Alright, so we're about to see the ending that you get. We just did New Game Plus. We did the events at the Millennial Fair. Went to 600 AD, saved the Queen, then came back and immediately took the telepod on the right side to fight Lavos with only 2 party members. Yeah, that did take a long time, KDR. Oh, this isn't the best ending then. No, Xerxes, we'll do that at some point though. Whoa, silhouettes. Ooh, we warping. Immediately after killing that guy, it warped us back to the fair. Yeah, now we can play the rest of the game. I've never done this. Princess, wearing our disguise again, are we? Princess, wearing our disguise again, are we? Why are they making frog noises? You have 101 silver points. I'm just flexing at this point. Yum, tastes like chicken.
Teehee, you're such a pig, Kobe.
Cat. Cat, help us fight Gato. They call me Gato. I smoke metal joints. Okay. I have never seen this ending, so this is a little weird. I lost you one. Here's 15 points. What am I supposed to do to Chrono Trigger the ending sequence?
What's the big deal? So what if we won a war against a wizard hundreds of years ago?
Princess, I see that you're dressing normally again. Why is everyone so concerned about her clothes? And why do they keep making the frog laugh noise? Okay, fair seems pretty normal except for these people.
Something doesn't look right. Let's return to the castle. Hey, Dad.
Oh, I guess Lemon came with us.
Father, what's wrong with the townspeople?
Where have you been, Nadia? First, calm down. And why those clothes? How did he see without looking?
Everybody keeps saying that. What do you mean?
What are you babbling about? You needn't keep dressing that way. What? You're just in time. We found this 400-year-old wedding album in the treasury. Train? No, tell me you didn't. Hold on. They were jumping like frogs, and they were making frog sounds. I see. So is this the ending? Oh my gosh, and it shows Frog and Queen Lean in 600 AD getting married. Which is why everyone is descendants of frogs now. Do you think she laid eggs for that? What a bizarre ending. Very unsatisfying, but funny. And yeah, they're showing like a little old-timey film projector here. Lol, I forgot this one. Tomas, I have never seen this ending. Lexi Wolf, I'm trying to behave. Slurp, that heals her. Wedding bells.
No, this can't be. Frog is my dad.
Not Frog, Moist is what we named him. Fiend! Okay. Well, we found one of the endings, everyone. That was strange. Frog, what'd that tongue do? It heals for like 150. Does the game restart? Controller's doing nothing here. Okay. We saw one ending. Let's load up from before we did that and maybe do some of these lunges, everybody. Let's do 30 lunges. With 40 pounds of weight. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, baby. All right. I can play a little more. Thanks, everybody. That has to count as a bad ending. Not for Moist, aka Frog. Wait, what was it before? And we just did 30, right? Okay, yeah. KDR, you behave. Karma, my wife loves your haircut. Hey, Strawhead Brian, thank you so much. And Strawhead Brian wife, thank you so much. Is her name Jackie, or am I thinking of someone else? Hey, Mom, I went back in time. Matokana. All the times I've watched, I've never actually seen you hit the weights. Just random, I guess. Get her done, bruh. Matokana, you've never seen me doing reps on stream? That's crazy. This is Chrono Trigger. And I did have a lot of people tell me that they thought this was Secret of Mana, or it looked like it. Because, yeah, Jackie Wife. Hey, thanks, Jackie Wife. Hi, how nice. I've only seen you with Lemon. Who's your pretty new friend?
Hi, I'm Train.
Yeah, Matokana, this is a Squaresoft RPG on the Super Nintendo. It's from 1995. Character design in this one was by Akira Toriyama. I guess I didn't know you could do this. Okay, bye. Dr. Sea Turtle Doctor, how are you? Let's go to the castle. Yeah, so she definitely had the amulet, which protects status. But I guess that didn't matter against Lavos. By the way, shouldn't you get the clone of Chrono? Yeah, I can do that now. I could do that anytime. KDR. Whoops. Just drove 20 hours to Utah. Why did you do that? That sounds like a hell of a drive. The gray blob move removes your protections. Even from equipment, Xerxes. Okay. Weird. In that case... maybe speed +3 is pretty good. Let's just give her the Berserker for a while. Boom, I'm back from the library. Library. What did you check out, Solar Wave? Princess Nadia has a dispel effect attached to it that bypasses equipment. Wild. Okay. I guess it's not that wild, but I assumed equipment wouldn't be affected. Of course, I hadn't really thought about it. That makes sense now that I'm thinking about it. Lexi Wolf, you think Utah is better than Maine? It's got Salt Lake City. I heard you were abducted.
I was, by this guy.
Scoundrel, you're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia. Alright, let's just do the trial. We have real mountains. I love going to the library to eat some strawberries. What you talking about? Xerxes, oh my god. What are you doing?
Kobe! Kobe!
I switched to different earbuds and just realized how much functionality they have. Aces? Hell yeah. Objection! I'm the Chancellor, the Prosecutor. I'm the lawyer, Pierre. What's the name of the guy who owns the market in town? Fritz's dad. What's his name? Is that Pierre? Is that the same character? The same Pierre-actor? Members of the court, we now bring forth the defendant Kobe, who you may say is the king of the court, who is charged with abducting Princess Nadia. You really think you can handle Kobe on the court? It's a small town. They all do a few things. Yeah, Xerxes, is that the same character? What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Hang him upside down for a few years? Or shall we employ the guillotine? Crowd goes nuts for that. Hikari in the Light 1 and 2. It's idol manga. And How to Train Your Dragon on DVD. Hell yeah! You, the jury, shall decide his fate, but make sure he's guilty. Now let us begin. Kobe, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. Kobe doesn't speak, Your Honor, so he'll nod and stuff. Kobe is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer? No, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place. They were just trying to do all of the endings of this game. Arrested for goaltending. Simon D? Soft. The two met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked Kobe if she could join him. Is this true? Who actually started this whole mess? Train did. Are you sure? We have witnesses who say you were the one who bumped into the princess. You call that a foul? Hey. Incidental contact. The princess then innocently followed you to Lemon's little sideshow, whereupon you both disappeared. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is. And I have facts that throw the defendant's character into question. Objection! You'll put the objections in the chat. This can't have any relevance whatsoever to this case. Care to respond, Chancellor? Kobe's character is at the very core of this case. We have nothing to hide. Have you ever stolen anything? Pfft. Kobe is like one of the league leaders in steals. Of all time. See, he lacks morals. This should be on the record. He's crying out for help. Slam. Objection. Love the desk slam. He ate my lunch right off the table. Well, where else would you eat it from? Matt O'Connor, yeah, I never really played the East games. But we have at least one friend in the chat who loves them. You can't handle the truth, and they can't handle Kobe either, Soup. Let the record show that he stole from a poor, helpless man. The issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. What about ransom? I ran some teams out of the NBA. Kobe, did her fortune did tempt you, did it not? No. All I was thinking about was more championships.
Are you sure? You really weren't tempted? Not at all. That's enough. I have no more questions. Should have called an objection for badgering there, right? It is evident that my client is a fine, noble young man. Your Honor, the defense rests. Except, we're not resting right now, because we're doing some lunges. David McBride, how are you? Oakley, yeah, doing New Game Plus. I don't know if I can handle nearly 40 more lunges. Let's do 20 and see how I feel. Whew. Yeah, legs be wiggly. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can do 10 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, baby. Whew. Thanks for the reps, everybody. Whew. Now the defense rests. Hey, appreciate y'all. Wait, I just realized that your attorney is Pierre. Can you pay him with unmayonnaise? Shout outs to Stardew Valley. I heard KJ likes chicken tenders. Seems a bit weird. I'm more of a fan of chicky nugs. It's not like a mutually exclusive like. You can like both of them, and I do. And so does this guy. Yeah, get them scritchies, Tiny Cat. Tiny Cat, I know you would defend me in court. But how are you going to defend Kobe on the court, you know? Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If innocent, stand to the right. And then slide to the left. Crisscross. Not guilty. Boo! Guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Wow, I'm doing okay. Not guilty. Where does the court get all these old men? Seeing as the town has like 20 people tops. Well, Norstein Beckler can make clones, and that's why they all look the same. Nicholas D. I call them chicken fingers. Yeah, Soulwave. That's what I used to call them when I was younger. Guilty. Slam. Slam. Order in the court. Slam. A verdict has been reached. The verdict is not guilty. But the fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days solitary confinement as punishment. Take him away! Now just a darn minute. Princess!
That's enough, my dear.
But father...
No, his voice is more like, all I asked for you was to behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about the events in town. Okay, but like, why wasn't she called as a witness? Town's so bloodthirsty.
Kobe!
Nah, Nicholas D, they love jury duty. I left my phone and came back on PC. Yo, David McBride. I love this scene because Chrono, aka Kobe, is very clearly handcuffed, right? Like he's got his hands tied in front of him, and he's walking quite slowly. But then at some point he gets pushed and he throws his hands up like that, as if he's not handcuffed. This terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. Like right here, watch.
He has been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence.
Yeah, he throws his hands all the way back behind his head like this. And then he's like, oh wait, no, they're handcuffed. I meant this. So this is the monster who kidnapped the princess.
The execution is 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight.
Execution? Strange. I don't seem to recall hearing anything about an execution, but we love an execution around here.
What? How dare you question me? The paperwork's probably just been held up in the system.
Understood, sir. Guards!
Sorry, I thought that was my line, but it's yours.
Take this prisoner away.
Yes, sir.
You are sharp, Karma. David McBride? And also, my legs are real Wembley. Hey. I feel like in jail is a pretty good place to end the stream, everybody. Let's do these final 9.69 lunges and call it a day. Ready? All right, 40 pounds of weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.69. Oh, baby. 1 day until the execution. All right, everybody. We'll see this next time. Hey, thank you so much for watching me play a whole bunch of Chrono Trigger and giving me a whole bunch of reps to do. I might be back later this evening around 7:30, 7 o'clock maybe, Eastern. And we'll play some more of this. But until then, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. Later, Aces. Thanks for watching.
Pep.